Hi, my name is RJ Hasse, and today I'll talk to you about Ernst & Young. Ernst & Young is the company that I chose for the market research assignment. Ernst & Young is a multinational professional services firm. They are one of the big four audit firms and the third biggest professional services firm in the world. The industry that they are considered in is the professional services industry. This industry is structured into 5 subsectors. These subsectors are accounting, architecture services, engineering services, legal services, and management consulting. Ernst & Young is a classic reference to an oligopoly. Oligopoly is a market form where the market or industry is dominated by few sellers. Ernst & Young has characteristics that make it easy to determine that is an oligopoly. First is that the first 4 firm concentration ratio. Being that it is part of the Big Four, the ratio would be representing Ernst & Young. Last year there was a study done on the concentration ratio of the Big Four in regards of auditing. The ratio was around 40% of the total revenue made was coming from these Big Four. Being that Ernst & Young is an oligopoly, the obvious barrier of entry is that it is simple cost too much to enter. This is because of the levels in this industry. First is the Big Four, which compete against themselves for a higher scale of companies. Then there is the top 10 who are competing against themselves and are trying to get into the Big Four. This goes down and down until we get to the small firms. To enter the industry and be competitive, the location of the firm is very important. The main thing with these firms that causes a barrier for other firms is just the reputation that you have to build over the years. This cannot be bought, but is earned from years and years of professionalism. With all this being said, Ernst & Young seems to be pretty secure in their market because of the respect they have in an oligopoly market. The news changing in the market is regarding the technology being used. This industry, more than any other, is changing to use the technology of the cloud. This will increase and shift the demand curve rightward and the cost down. The initial installment of the new technology would raise the cost, but in the long run will eventually lower them. Faster technology means faster completion of the task, and a big part of the cost for these firms is the salary cost for their employees. The determinant that explains this shift would be consumer preference of demand, because faster technology will help increase productivity, which is a consumer preference. Also, the economic profit would go up. First, the total revenue will go up from the fact that they can get the job done quicker, and that sense will be more efficient. This may attract more customers. The implicit cost will initially go up due to the buying of the new technology, but will go down in the long run because of the faster production, and so the opportunity cost will not be as high. The implicit cost will also go up in the short run due to training to use the new technology, but it will eventually go down due to the efficient technology. The cost of the technology will be really high at first because, first of all, it is expensive technology. And second, the cost to train the employees to use the new technology. With all of this being said, that is why I can say that economic profit will go up in the long run. Lastly, we have the graph here. It is an oligopolist kinked demand curve. I believe Ernst & Young will gain an economic profit, which is represented in the shaded green region. Thank you for watching my market assignment.